Yep, so there's a slow leak. Drops about 20 psi overnight, which is not good. So I'm gonna have to bring that into the shop, but it's currently Sunday on Labor Day weekend, so I'm gonna have to wait till Tuesday. And Tuesday's gonna snow after being 90 degrees Monday. So it'll be interesting, but we'll see. Hopefully it's an easy fix. Last time I had a slow leak, I had 2 cracked rims. So hopefully it is just a nail or something sticking in the tire that's causing the slow leak, and I really hope it's not another cracked rim, because that would be tough. I can't wait till I don't have to share my frustrations with you guys and gals. Alright, well, tire's blown up, so I should be fine for today. Going to brunch with Sarah Lord and a few other friends of hers. So I'm gonna go do that. I'll see you later. So I've been staying inside for most of the day, kind of having a lazy day and doing a little bit of editing and whatnot. And I got a notification on my phone about the air quality in Denver not being so great. So I went outside to go check it out because of all the fires, and it's pretty bad. Like, it's pretty smoky here. Like, there's ash falling down. Bad. Normally on this street, you would be able to see the front range, but you can't. There's just so much smoke. Step 1 on getting my car ready for the road complete. I only ever really cleaned this car since I first packed it once, I think. When I first packed the car, I didn't know how I was going to be using it when I was sleeping in it. So that first little bit before I got to Zach's was really just a trial period. And after that, I kind of knew where I needed to put stuff so that it would be easier to set it up for sleeping every night. I'm going to see if I can replicate that here. And if not, we'll try and find something better. But that's just kind of the whole process of this. It's only been going on 3 weeks now, and got to figure out what works and what doesn't. Just going to clean this up, get it livable again. Check. So I'm at Mile High Automotive. We'll see. They have my car in there right now. Told them about the tire, slow leak. So hopefully it's just the tire. I can plug it. So it is the rim, small hairline fracture that's causing it to leak. Same thing that happened before I left on the trip. So got to replace that. Luckily he has a used one here that's not too expensive. So just gotta wait for them to mount that and get it all going, and I'll be on my way. Last night I posted a story about me going to sleep in my car. I know it was going to be the first night that I was going to be in here, low temperatures. And then this morning I posted an update on how I did and how it was. And although it was nothing malicious and it was nothing more than just me updating what I was doing and saying that this is going to be the first night of me doing this and this, that, and the other thing, it definitely can come off as insensitive. And I was fortunate to have an old friend reach out and describe this to me in a very, very plain and simple and polite manner. She said, "Hey, love what you're doing, love your trip. This is great, but there are people in the city, especially, that don't have the same luxury of staying warm on these cold nights." She was able to give me an article of things that I could do in the area that could help. At first, I didn't think that I was going to be able to. Besides, even if I just gave money, that'd probably be the only thing that I could have done. Just because I thought that I was going to be leaving this afternoon, or I was going to be leaving tomorrow, and it wasn't enough time to volunteer or whatnot, or give food or whatever it may be. I immediately thought that I wasn't going to be able to do anything. I am doing this for me, and as an adventure, and by choice. The people in the city who are living their lives on the streets are not doing this by choice at all. They are really struggling, especially on cold nights like that. I was able to stay warm because I had the necessary equipment, and I was indoors. That's the biggest thing, is I may have this equipment, but also I had a roof over my head. So very thankful that she said something to me and got my mind thinking, because I was able to find online one more spot as a volunteer at the Rocky Mountain Food Bank. And so I did that. Got there at 12:30, worked till 3:30, able to package a ton of food. It was pretty great. I'm not saying this to prove that I did it or that I just took the advice from my friend. It was honestly I have 3 hours to kill. Otherwise, I would just be sitting either editing my video or twiddling my thumbs. I didn't have any plan for the day, and thinking back to how I felt last night, if I didn't have this equipment, it would have been miserable. I would not have been talking about it on social media as an adventure or a challenge. It would have been really, really terrible. And I'm very happy that she was able to open my eyes to that, and not necessarily just open my eyes, but just remind me that although I am having an experience that's true to myself and what I want are these challenges to open my eyes to stuff like this. It was good to have somebody else kind of step in and say, "Hey, whoa, you're doing great things for yourself, but also this could help you along the way." And although it's not the growth that I had intended personally, I wanted to more find who I was and who I am as a person and what makes me happy, what drives me every day. It's a step towards that, and it's something that definitely can help you grow. We all need to be paying attention to what's going on in the world, and even if it's not your everyday thought, if it crosses your mind once per day and you're able to do something, whether it's donate a few dollars. The other day I got a stoplight and I saw a man with a sign that said anything helps. And I looked down. I don't have cash in my wallet because of COVID, but I have coins for parking meters or tolls or laundry. The fact that I can have that is a luxury and a privilege. But I looked down and I saw the $1.50 and I said, man, what is he gonna do with the $1.50? And then I thought, it's a $1 sandwich on the dollar menu. And if someone were to give him 50 more cents, he could get a drink too. When they say everything helps, everything helps. Rather than me just donating $10 online and then still having nothing to do with my day, I was able to contribute way more than just $10 for free. I'm not trying to brag or anything like that. It's just I was definitely taken back and taking a look at my life. I was able to do something meaningful for others. My biggest worry last night was, I guess, being cold. Even though I knew I was going to be okay because of the equipment I had, it was still the only thing that I was worried about. I wasn't worried about waking up the next day and not having a meal. Whereas people out there living on the streets without a house, without the proper equipment, and no money to buy a meal, it's a lot of worries that they have to go through daily. That if myself, you who's watching, or anyone else in this world who has the privilege to not worry, If you can help provide meals for somebody, that's one less worry on their checklist. This may be a rambling thought process of emotions right now, but at the end of the day, it was eye-opening and humbling to say the least. It doesn't take much. I'm living a life that many don't get to live, and the least I could do was give back. So I guess the moral of this story is, again, not to show that I'm giving back or falling to peer pressure or whatever that may come off as. It's genuinely just growth and change. If you see someone doing that, or if you notice yourself doing something similar, doesn't have to be with living situations or money. It could be with any type of privilege. Recognize it, because if you don't, things aren't going to change. Just move forward with that. I don't know. I don't really want to keep rambling on because I feel like I've gotten my point out there. And this is more of a reflection than it is a lecture, because I am by no means qualified to be lecturing people on this topic, or really any topic that for that matter. So, thanks for listening to that rant. I'm gonna go and meet up with my cousin and her friends for dinner, and then get ready to shove off tomorrow. Not sure where I'm gonna go, but we'll see. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you would like to like it. My Instagram handle, like it has been in the last couple of videos, will be in the description. I'm also going to put in some stuff for Feeding America and other things that you can do. I'll leave the link to the Rocky Mountain Food Bank specifically. But for now, I'm going to go get some good food and then enjoy the outdoors. Later, Buck.